so I've proven that I can do a Joel Salatin model. They've turned their feeder over. Woo! Hey guys, it's Jamie again at 7 Cents Farm. Today we're going to focus on moving the pigs over. Need to give them a new paddock. They've been in there a couple, I think maybe even 3 weeks. Got to get the water barrel and their housing moved. So going to be working on the pigs. Going to put up a new fence for their paddock. Going to change the battery in the fence charger. It's been there 3 weeks. I'm just not sure about how well the solar panel's doing and its location for the winter time. So I've recharged my second battery. So I want to make sure the fence stays hot. So I'll be changing that battery and putting up the new paddock, moving the pigs over, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so first thing we're going to do is change the battery out in my fence charger. I want to just make sure this fence stays hot. I'll take this one out and charge it and have it ready to switch to. And as soon as we can get caught up and get time, I'm going to move my solar panel, my station, my charging station, fencing station up to a little better area that gets more sunlight. So let's change this battery. All right, so you can see these are the wires that are coming out of my solar panel. So these two are for charging the battery, these two connections. So now the wire is connected from the solar panel to the battery, giving it charge. Now to connect the fence, we just clip it on the post. And now the fence charger is working again. I'll lay my wrench in the box, put my lid back on to keep it all dry. So we'll take this battery we just took back, we'll put it on the charger, have it ready, and then say 3 weeks or something when I move the paddock again for pigs, I'm just going to change out the battery at the same time until I can get my solar panel moved and get it working better. I think the location I put it in really just wasn't great, so that's the plan. All right guys, I got some new posts to try. There are our Tractor Supply posts. They are the fiberglass post and have insulators on them. I'm not sure that they'll be good for pigs. I hope that this wire is going to be, it looks like about 6 inches off the ground. For larger pigs, I know it'll be great. So that'd give me a 6 and a 12 if I did 2 wires. But they were the same price as just the plain fiberglass rods that we used last time. And we put our own insulator on there. So if these don't work for pigs, I can definitely use them for my goats when I do pasture moves for them. So I haven't lost anything, but I'm going to try a few of these today, or try these today and see if they'll work on my pigs. If they will, it'll be real convenient. As you can see, I mean, I've got 20. They were $1.69 a piece on sale at Tractor Supply, and they actually have 4 insulators, I think, already attached to them. So we'll see how it goes. They've turned their feeder over. I let it, last night I didn't fill it up like normal. I want to let it run out so that when I move the feeder over to this paddock today, this morning, they'll be easy to move over in here. So that's the plan. Let the feeder run out last night, and then I'll move them over into this paddock with new food and new feeder, and hopefully that'll just be an easy move. They'll follow right over. So my plan for this move is to take these two ends off here at this section of fence, wind it up, and then move it over. Yeah, they could go behind, but there actually is another fence back there. They can't get away if they go backwards. I think they'll stay close to here. I brought my food. I'll get my wire run, and then I think it'll be easy to move them over. I think it will be. We'll just see how it goes. Hopefully it'll work. Let's see how it goes. Go to the top, hook up our terminal insulator, bring the other wire down, we'll move the pig, see if it works out like we think it will. So the wire is run now. All I have to do is add my insulator. So let's do the same thing that we did last time. Make some adjustment until we get the right length. Woo! 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 And don't forget, when you hook it to that wire, it's hot. Yes. So you can tell the pigs now have come back to me. They're wanting to get through, so I'm gonna move their feeder over and put it up here, and then we'll see if the move goes easily or not. So you can see the pigs, you can see the feeder. Here's the feed. Let's see if I can make this work like I have planned. Woo. Here, come on. Piggy, piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Come on. Here. Come on. Here, look. Here. Come on. Here. Here. Come on. Woo, piggy. Woo. Come on, girl. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here. Come on, let's go. Come on, pig. Woo, pig. Woo, pig. Woo. Come on. Come on, let's go. There's always one, huh? Come on, let's go. So I think it worked pretty well. I've still got the one that's not there yet, but while I'm moving the waterer and the house, I think she'll come on over. So guys, my battery went dead yesterday evening when I finished up the move over to the pig paddock. So I wanted to come back this morning and finish everything up. Show you I've got their house set and they're asleep in there, so they're comfortable. Got some nice bedding in there. Got those 4 little piggies in there stretching. They've been sleeping well. Got their water set up and got it filled back up. I think to recap some things that went well, I think letting the feeder run dry the night before made for a really easy move. They are, you know, pigs are food oriented or food driven. So when I moved the feeder over and filled it up, you know, we had 3 of them come over immediately, and I had the one that just kind of hung out. So I just actually just got out of the way, went over another pasture and stood back. And when I did that, she just walked over without any problems. So that went well, you know. Just sitting down and getting acquainted with my pigs and allowing them to know that I'm not a threat to them has helped, so they kind of follow me around too. The new post we put in, actually I'm pretty happy with them. They already have the insulators attached. They're really lightweight. If you were doing really small pigs, they may be, you know, maybe that first notch may be a little high. But for my pigs and their size and their age, I think it's perfect. Also, even though you're a small scale farmer, you can do large scale things. I know Joel Salatin dominoes his pigs along different paddocks. So I've proven that I can do a Joel Salatin model, even with 4 pigs here on a small farm. So you can adjust large farm ideas and techniques to small farm and homestead life. So just kind of think outside the box, give things a shot, give them a try things that are different from what your neighbors say that you can do. Keep in touch with your homestead community. And with that said, I sure would like for you to go down and subscribe to our channel. It sure would help us out. We thank you for your likes. We thank you for your views. Maybe I can be a help to you. I hope I can. And as always, guys, we'll do it all again tomorrow.